Hi friends, in this video we will see the questions from production engineering including mechanical metallurgy, rolling, extrusion, then your other production processes. Alright. In a tensor test of ductile material, necking starts at which place? It is just before fracture. Just before fracture. So how? So this is the diagram. So necking region. This is your necking region. Okay, friends. This is elastic region. This is your stress. This is your strain diagram for ductile metals. This is your necking region. This is called necking region. Ultimate tensile stress. This is your UTS. This is your breaking point. This is breaking point. Okay. So this is elastic region, plastic region, then your necking region. So just before fracture is the correct answer, the most nearest answer. A metal sheet 1 mm wide, 10 mm thick is to be rolled under a front tension force of 100 kN. The specimen from the sheet tested under tension shows a yield stress of 100 megapascals. Assume plain strain conditions during rolling and ignore the friction. If yielding is assumed to start at roll pressure of sigma 3 megapascals, then the stress at in the width direction where strain is 0. This is a purely rolling question, friend. This is C. Let us discuss later. 5 plus sigma 3 by 2. Remember that's okay. Match the forming methods in group 1 with the defects in group 2. This is a good question, friends. So we are going to match. A is the correct answer. That means P1 extrusion, flash cracking. Q2 closed die forging, ferretry cracking. You are rolling, alligatoring. So these are the defects corresponding to extrusion, closed die forging and rolling. A is the correct answer. Remember them. In normally production defects, we are going to get the question from production process defects. At least one question, either welding defect or casting defect or forging defect or any production process defects. You will get one question. The maximum axial compression stress during cold upsetting of a cylindrical rod of radius or occurs at. This is a good question, friends. At the center. At the center. The defects that are not observed in extruded products are, right. So what are the defects not observed in extruded products? So the correct answer is Q and T. Q and T. That means, let us see, fold is not observed in extrusion and alligatoring is also not observed in the extrusion process. Which one of the following metal forming techniques is used to produce soft drink cans from aluminum sheets? This is a good question, friends. It is deep drawing. Deep drawing. So depth will be more, diameter will be less. D and H. H will be high and D will be less. That's called deep drawing. So your this thing will be something like this, right? So you press it in such a way that it is going to take the shape like this. This is your diameter and this is your height. Very high. Depth is very high compared to diameter. It's called deep drawing. Match the defects listed in group 1 with the corresponding manufacturing process listed in group 2. Let us see the answer. D. P2Q1 or 4S3. P2Q1. P2Q1 or 4S3. That's the correct answer. P2Q1 or 4S3. What is that? P2. That means this one. Q4. So P2Q1. Q1 R3 R4S3. P2Q1 R4S3. So remember this defects. Orange peel effect. Deep drawing. Chevron cracking, extrusion, then flash, forging, undercut arc welding. Remember these defects. Railway tracks are typically manufactured using rolling. Once again a good question, friends. Rolling is the manufacturing method used for manufacturing of railway tracks, I sections, right? Railway track sections normally will be of high sections. The rolling process cannot be used to produce rods. Rolling is not produced for rods, but plates, tubes, wires can be produced by rolling process. The yield point phenomenon observed in annealed low carbon steels is due to the presence of what? It's a good question, friends. It is due to the carbon that in annealed low carbon steels, the yield point phenomenon is observed due to the presence of carbon. Match the product in group 1 and the main manufacturing process in group 2. What's the answer? B. P2Q1 R4S5. P2Q1 R4S5. So what is this? P2 cement kilns, casting and welding. Then Q4 gas pipelines, extrusion and welding. R5 cycle rims, forging and extrusion. And S1 seamless pipes, rolling and welding. Fatigue strength of steel can be increased by, once again, a very good question, friends. Increasing compressive surface
in the realm of
residual
literary
stress.
enchantment, where
This is
tales
one
unfold
important
like delicate
method
petals,
of
J.K. Paper and the
increasing
Times of
the
India cordially invite you to
fatigue
immerse
strength.
yourself
What
in the
is fatigue
poetic
strength?
symphony of words.
It is the
Behold,
ability
season
to
5 of the illustrious Author
sustain
Awards is here,
10 to the power
adorned
of
with a novel
6,
flourish.
1 million
It's an opulent
cycles
opportunity
under
that
the
awaits
variable
aspiring
loading.
female writers. Weave your narratives
What is
into
the
the
variable
fabric
loading?
of
10
literary
power of 6,
legacy.
1
Grasp
million
your
cycles,
quills.
10
It's time to
lakhs
script your own
or
limelight.
10
The ink of
lakhs
destiny awaits.
cycles
Register before 15th December
under variable
2023
loading. What is
at
variable loading? Alternately compressed tensile
www.authораwards.in.
stresses, alternately sagging and hogging bending stresses, alternately clockwise shear stress and anti-clockwise shear stress. Any mechanical component is subjected to
In the
such
realm
type
of
of stress.
literary
It is
enchantment,
called
where tales unfold like delicate petals, J.K. Paper and the
variable
Times of
loading. Which of
India
the following
cordially invite
metalworking
you to immerse
operations
yourself
can
in the
be
poetic
categorized
symphony
as
of
an
words.
indirect compression
Behold,
process?
season 5 of the illustrious Author
Extrusion is
Awards is
called
here, adorned
indirect
with a novel
compression
flourish.
process.
It's an opulent opportunity that awaits aspiring female
Indirect compression
writers. Weave your
process. What
narratives
we are
into the
going to
fabric
do?
of literary legacy. Grasp your quills. It's time to script your own limelight. The ink of destiny awaits.
You
Register
are going to
before
apply the
15th
force.
December
So this will be your
2023
extruded
at
part. It will be, this will be hot pellet.
www.authораwards.in.
This is your okay. So this is the force you are applying. So it will be coming out of this in the hot condition, semi-plastic condition or semi-flowing condition. It will come out. This is called extrusion. So it is nothing but indirect compression process. Yes. So what we are doing actually? You are applying a force, okay, which because of the force, the metal billet is going to take the shape of the opening, and in the process it is subjected to compressing, but it is indirect compression, right? Because your die is going to oppose the motion due to the force you apply. Classification of metal forming process into hot and cold working based on the following parameter. Recrystallization temperature. This is a good question, friends. Above recrystallization temperature, the process is called, if your working is taking above the recrystallization temperature, that is called hot working process. Below the recrystallization temperature, it's called cold working process. Normally, RCT will be 40 to 50% of the melting point for any metal. EMP 40 to 50% of the melting point for any metal. As the percentage reduction increases, the flow stress during hot isothermal forging of a metal decrease exponentially. This is a good question, friends. Decrease exponentially. As the percentage reduction increases, the flow stress during hot isothermal forging of a metal is going to decrease exponentially. Often earring defects are found during deep drawing operation because starting sheet has planar anisotropy due to texture. This is a reason for
RETMT works 24 hours.
Earring defect,
7 days.
which is normally found in deep drawing operation, manufacturing process. For the occurrence of a bite in rolling, the following condition should be satisfied.
Sourcing
What is the
and
condition?
best quality of
The coefficient of
iron
friction should exceed the tangent of the contact angle.
with the help of powerful magnets.
Mu should be greater than tangent of contact angle. Let us say contact angle is the theta. Mu should increase or more than, should be more than the tan theta.
With PLC control, automatic
So that means tan phi. Tan phi is the friction angle. Tan phi should be greater than tan theta.
overloading.
So phi should be greater than theta. Friction angle,
Are then sheared.
contact angle.
Once the solidifying billet exits,
For ingot breakdown by hot rolling, the rolls are generally grooved parallel to the roll axis in order to which Q and S
the solidified metal strands are reheated again.
decrease the rolling load,
This is done to
decrease roll flattening.
improving the quality and reducing material losses.
For that purpose,
The most significant metal
that is to decrease the rolling load and decrease the roll flattening,
by processing
what
rollers that
is happening?
directions,
The rolls are generally grooved parallel to the roll axis.
cross-section,
Identify the statement that precisely describes the principle of hot working of metals and alloys.
We are looking at new techniques, new procedures.
It is mechanical deformation carried out above the temperature of the recrystallization. Above, underline the word RCT. Not room temperature,
RDTMT stands out.
not the annealing temperature,
Means the quality.
neither
Every lot
below the melting point temperature. No.
tensile strength.
No annealing temperature, no melting temperature, no room temperature. There is some temperature called RCT, recrystallization temperature, where the new grains tend to form.
Induction furnace, electrothermal induction furnace.
The coefficient of friction alters by 5 times when a slab is hot rolled instead of cold rolling. In a specific rolling mill, the maximum reduction in the thickness of slab will increase by a factor of
Using rolling mill, Bluefield India engineers
A25.
and Temco forces adapting, making 500 550 grade TMD bars. These rebars go into a cooling bed where the temperature
That means
of the
5 times.
bar is cooled at the same time. If not, it develops stresses in it. At RDTMT, our vision is to produce products as per the standard.
Which one of the following metal forming process the earring defect is associated with? Just now we have talked about that. That is a deep drawing. Earring defect is the defect found in a deep drawing manufacturing process. What is deep drawing? If the depth of the component to be produced is very high compared to diameter, then it is called deep drawing. From a 2 meters into 1.2 m sheet, squares are cut from each of the 4 corners as shown in the figure. Then the sides are bent to form an open box, the maximum possible volume. So here friends, it is not given anyhow. Let us check. It is 0.26. 0.26. Specific formula must be there. Match the following products to their method of manufacturing. Once again, a good question. A. P4Q3 R2S1. P4Q3 R2S1. P4Q3 R2S1. P4 R2 S4, sorry, P4Q3 R2S1. P4, just a minute. P4Q3 4321. 4 3 2 1. Seamless tubes, roll, piercing or extrusion. Aluminum toothpaste tubes, impact extrusion. Currency coins, stamping. Car bodies, deep drawing. Remember this. components and the manufacturing method to obtain them. For ideal perfect free deep drawability of material, it should have
In the realm of literary enchantment, where tales unfold like delicate
high
petals,
plastic
JK
anisotropy
Paper
and
and the
high
Times of India
planar
cordially invite you to
anisotropy.
immerse
Both
yourself
high.
in the poetic symphony of
Plastic
words.
anisotropy
Behold,
and
season
planar
5 of the
anisotropy.
illustrious Author Awards is
For
here,
what?
adorned with a novel flourish. It's an
Defect-free
opulent
deep drawability
opportunity
of the
that awaits
material.
aspiring female writers. Weave your narratives into the fabric of
Manage the
literary
mechanical
legacy.
behavior in
Grasp
group
your
1
quills.
becomes
It's time to script your own
group 2.
limelight. The ink of destiny awaits. Register before 15th December 2023
C.
at
P3Q4 R1S2.
www.authораwards.in.
P3Q4
In the realm of literary
P3,
enchantment, where tales unfold like
Q4,
delicate petals, JK Paper and the Times of India cordially invite you to
P3,
immerse
Q4,
yourself in the poetic
let us
symphony
see.
of words. Behold, season 5 of the
P3,
illustrious Author Awards is
Q4,
here, adorned with a novel flourish. It's an opulent opportunity that awaits aspiring female writers.
P3Q4
Weave your narratives into
R1S2.
the fabric of literary legacy. Grasp your quills. It's time to script your own
R1
limelight. The ink of destiny
S2.
awaits. Register before 15th December 2023 at www.authораwards.in.
Q3. Low cycle fatigue, Miller equation, creep, Coffin-Manson equation. So governing equations are there. 3, 4, 1, 2. 3, 4, 1, 2. Low cycle fatigue, Coffin-Manson equation, creep, Miller equation, impact of a Charpy test, Stretcher stains, portive Lee-Chatter's effect. So remember these technical terms associated with each phenomena, mechanical behavior like fatigue, creep, toughness, impact toughness, Stretcher stains. A wedge-shaped piece of copper is plastically deformed to a plate of uniform thickness. The finest recrystallized grains will be observed at which place? At the end of the plate corresponding to the thicker part of the wedge. Neither the thinner part nor the center. No particular criteria. All are wrong answers. In sheet metal forming, Stretcher stains occur in duraluminum sheets. Not in other sheets. Low carbon, arsenic stainless, nickel base alloy steels. No. Duraluminum sheets. Which of the following is a typical rolling defects? Once again a good question, friends. Edge cracking. Normally edge cracking occurs in the rolling. Neither the buckling nor cold shed. Cold shed is casting defect. Porosity also casting defect. Buckling may be some other process, but edge cracking belongs to the rolling defect. Earring defect is found in steels after the following metal working operation. Deep drawing, we have seen number of times. Deep drawing, earring effect. So here I have got production operations. Then the second one, articles produced out of the process. So let us see. B 1, 2, 3, 4. B1, Q2, B1, Q2, R3, S4. So drawing. So with the drawing we can produce tailoring needles, cold forging beverage cans, extrusion radiator caps, swazing steel half domes. For the manufacturing of thin foil of aluminum, the following rolling mill is used. 4-stand continuous mill. 4-stand continuous mill. This is rollers, right? Right. So they will roll it in the opposite directions. Thin foil of aluminum, such type of continuous mills, 4-stand continuous mills are used. If a cylindrical billet of height 1 meter and diameter 0.5 is upset forged to form a cylindrical package of height 0.5, 2m, the diameter of the pancake. d1 square d1 square h1 is equal to d2 square h2, so that the volume is equal to constant. So by substituting, you can get C. Right. So 0.5 square into 1 is equal to 0.25 into, so you will get 1. The most serious manufacturing defect from the fracture toughness point of view is, very good question friends, cracks. Cracks are very dangerous. Crack initiation, crack propagation, crack termination. This is a very serious phenomenon friends. So mechanical components fail in service without giving any notice. Majority of the air crashes are attributed to this particular surface cracks in the material without giving the notice. Okay, cracks initiate, they propagate and they terminate, leading to the failure of the component in service without any indication, which is very dangerous. Fracture toughness point of view, cracks are very dangerous. Match the process given in group 1 with the corresponding typical defects. Let us see the answer. B, 2143. 2, 1, 2143. 2, 1, 4, 3. So what is the meaning? Forging cold set, rolling alligatoring, deep drawing wrinkles, extrusion chevron cracks. Defect versus or manufacturing process versus defect. Column 1 with the corresponding stresses, deformation process stresses. Okay, this is a good question friends. Let us see. C, 2134. 2134. 2, 1, 3, 4. Wire drawing indirect compression, forging direct compression, stretch forming tension, cutting shear. Match the fracture process with the group 1 to group 2.
In the realm of
Fracture
literary
surface,
enchantment, where tales unfold like delicate petals, J.K. Paper and the Times of India cordially invite you to immerse yourself in the poetic symphony of words. Behold, season 5 of the illustrious Author Awards is here, adorned with a novel flourish. It's an opulent opportunity that awaits aspiring female writers. Weave your narratives into the fabric of literary legacy. Grasp your quills. It's time to script your own limelight. The ink of destiny awaits. Register before 15th December 2023.
The maximum possible reduction in a single pass for cold rolling of 200 mm slab is given the coefficient of friction
in the realm of literary enchantment, where tales
0.1 and
unfold
roll
like delicate
diameter
petals, J.K. Paper and the Times of
400
India cordially
mu
invite you to
square
immerse
R.
yourself in the poetic symphony
Friends,
of
I
words.
think the
Behold, season 5 of
formula
the
is
illustrious Author
mu
Awards is
square
here,
R. Just check
adorned
it
with a
is
novel flourish. It's an opulent opportunity
0.01
that awaits
into
aspiring female writers.
R.
Weave your narratives into the
200.
fabric of literary legacy. Grasp your quills.
It should
It's
be
time to script your own limelight. The ink of destiny
C.
awaits. Register before 15th December 2023 at
0.1 square
www.authораwards.in.
into radius is equal to 200. This is the maximum. Patenting process is what? Heat treatment for drawn wires. Once again, a very important question. This is called patenting process. Heat treatment for drawn wires. Method of production, components. B, 4213. 4213. 4213. Adobel crankshaft. Forging. Boiler drum. Subart welding. Tungsten. Powder metallurgy. Seamless tubes. Extrusion. Steel plate of 10 mm thickness is to be cold rolled. The mill has lots of diameter. 7 to 8. If the coefficient of friction is equal to the maximum possible thickness selection in the first pass will be 0.09 into 36. How much it will be? C 30. Similar formula. Right. In fracture toughness, characterized by K1C and J1C, I in the subscription denotes loading by crack opening mode. Spring back in sheet metal bending depends upon bend radius. So I have got a plate like this, friends. So let us say, right? So I want to bend this, right? For example, okay. So it will come back once again, right? This is called spring back. So it is going to depend upon the bend radius. How much you are, this is the radius, okay? How much radius you are going to bend the particular metal. So it is going to depend upon that one. Neither the elastic limit, nor degree of bend, nor thickness of sheet. Bend radius is going to be very, very important for the spring back. How much it is going to come back? It will try to restore its radius. That's called spring back. So we have got group 1, fracture, failure and process. Cup and cone failure, beach marks, cleavage failure, triple point cracking, etc. So what is the correct matching here? 3, 5, 2, 1. 3, 5, 3, 5, 2, 1. 3, 5, 2, 1. 3, sorry, 3, 5, 2, 1. 3, 5, 2, 1. So what are they? Cup and cone failure, fatigue failure. Sorry, cup and cone failure, normal ductile failure, beach marks, fatigue failure, cleavage, brittle failure, triple point cracking, creep failure. The pressure required to maintain flow during indirect extrusion. Once again, a good question, friends. P and Q decrease with the decreasing rate of billet, increase with the increasing extrusion ratio. So length and extrusion ratio, definitely it is a function of extrusion ratio. That means it increases the increasing ratio and decreasing the rate of billet. So others are not. That means it is dependent. It cannot be independent, right? Because he is saying that it increases with the increasing extrusion ratio, and independent of the length of the billet, no, decreases with the decreasing rate of billet and increases with the increasing extrusion ratio. So it's a direct function with the decreasing rate of billet and extrusion ratio. The typical dislocation density, lines per centimeters of a hot rolled material is 10 to the power 12 lines per centimeter square. Per unit area he is considering. Amongst the following equipment, the productivity is the maximum for
In the realm of literary
hydraulic
enchantment,
press,
where tales unfold like
press,
delicate petals, J.K. Paper and the Times of India cordially
hydraulic
invite you to
press.
immerse yourself in the poetic
They
symphony
are
of
going to
words.
produce
Behold, season 5 of the
components
illustrious author
in a very
awards
large
is here,
scale.
adorned with a novel
It's
flourish.
maximum.
It's an opulent
Neither
opportunity
the
that
mechanical
awaits
press, screw
aspiring
press or
female
gravity
writers.
hammer, but
Weave your
hydraulic
narratives
presses
into the fabric of
are
literary
going to
legacy.
produce
Grasp your
components in a
prints.
large
It's time
scale.
to script your own
Production rate
limelight.
is very
The
high.
ink of
Productivity.
destiny awaits. Register before 15th December
Group 1 with
2023
the
at
group 2. Loading conditions,
www.authораwards.in.
characteristics. So what is the correct answer? Let us see. Correct answer is, let us see, friends. Just a minute. Right. This This is correct answer is
In the realm
B.
of literary enchantment, where tales unfold like delicate petals,
4132.
JK Paper and the Times of India cordially invite you to immerse
4132.
yourself in the poetic symphony of words.
4,
Behold, season 5 of the
1,
illustrious Of Her Awards is here,
3,
adorned with a novel flourish. It's an
2.
opulent
What are they?
opportunity that awaits
Tensile,
aspiring
cup and
female
core,
writers. Weave your narrative
compressive,
into the fabric of literary
barreling,
legacy. Grasp your quill. It's
fatigue,
time to script your own limelight. The
striations,
ink of destiny
creep,
awaits. Register before
intergranular cracking.
15th December 2023 at www.ofherawards.in.
Extreme price is proportional to natural logarithm of radius. Natural logarithm of radius. ln r. What is this? Extrusion pressure is directly proportional to natural logarithm of the r. Right. That means extrusion ratio. Small r is the fractional reaction area, or extrusion ratio is r. So, natural logarithm of extrusion ratio, extrusion pressure is proportional to natural logarithm of extrusion ratio. A 48 mm thick slab is hot rolled using a roll of 720 mm diameter. For a coefficient of friction 0.5, the maximum possible reduction, once again, mu square r. The formula is mu square r, friends. Okay, 0.5 square, that means 0.25 into r. What is r? 360. Diameter is 720. Radius is 360. So it should be around 90, right? Yes. 90. Determine the correctness or otherwise of the following assertion, reasoning. Assertion: during rolling, front tension and back tension are is employed to decrease the rolling load. Roll pressure decreases due to lowering of flow stress as a result of front tension, back tension. So what is the correct here? It is true. Assertion true. Reasoning is also true. And R is the reason for. That means reasoning is the reason for the assertion. Both are true. So here C is the correct answer. Okay, friends, in this video we have seen 50 very good questions from production operations, like all those things, rolling, then extrusion, deep drawing, which is very useful for your examination. TS Genco AE, which is going to be conducted as per the latest reports as usual on December 17th, but as another 3 exams are going to be conducted, your SRO has been postponed, friends. Actually, I think there are 2 more examinations on the same day. So let us wait for the final outcome. Let us wait for the final decision by the government. So there are representations to postpone the examination. Let us wait for the outcome or the results of the representations. But as of now, you be assured that your examination is going to be conducted on the same date, December 17th. Let us meet in the next video. Yet another good topic which is very useful for your examination. If you solve these 50 questions, and in the next video we are going to solve some more 50 questions, definitely you are going to get at least 2 or 3 marks from this particular topic. Let us meet in the next video. All the best. If you like my channel, subscribe and share among your groups and contacts. See you all.